Hey guys, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles. Let's carry on where we left off. It's a somber scene,
finally,
I can imagine.
Crown Princess Melia's accession will take place 1 year from today.
1 year?
Until such time, as decreed by the Crown Princess, I shall assume imperial duties as regent. If there is anyone who objects to said decision, state your grievances now.
The Emperor passes and it takes a year for her to ascend to the throne?
All the ministries are unanimous. We have no objection to Her Majesty's decree.
Yeah, out loud.
To each
Behind
and every
closed
one of
doors,
you,
though.
our thanks.
So, Kellion's in control for a year. I see.
If I may, Your Highness, I would like to propose a round-table discussion on strategy concerning the Mechon.
Ah, what to do about the Mechon? Our defenses must be shored up immediately.
Why did he
Not
sound
only our
like they're just...
defenses, Your Highness.
What are we gonna do about those pesky Mechon?
Approach, while the capital still licks its wounds?
The Ministry of Research has the ideal solution.
Well, I'm all ears. I can't wait to hear it. In the meantime, though, Shulk is hurting Fiora. Was it Fiora? Or perhaps a reconstruction of her?
Friends act
Somber
strange.
music playing.
A friend sad? Ah, Ricky's sad too, because of empty belly.
Oh my god.
Ricky,
I shouldn't be
we
smiling, but I am.
Don't get upset just because we're hungry.
Ricky, this is a serious scene, please.
Oh, Hum must have small bellies. Oh, Ricky jealous.
We just found out Fiora's alive,
Dunban's after
goddammit.
Somehow.
Potentially.
Dunban's
We don't know
locked
for
himself
certain.
away ever since we came back.
Of course, Dunban. Must be hard on him, too.
Is it because of the girl who was operating that Mechon?
Melia, how are you?
What do you mean? If you were talking about father, I'm fine. I have no choice but to look to the future.
You're
I
stronger
see.
than me, Melia.
Do not mock me.
Yeah.
More
Not a
importantly,
mockery.
It is time you tell me who she is.
Sure, why not? Let me just tear open these
We've known
wounds
her
in
all
my
our
heart.
lives. We thought she was killed in Colony 9.
Bloody hell, of course she has to come back just to jerk my feelings around. What's her game, though? What happened? She wasn't killed, she was
She
captured,
didn't even recognize us. Not the
reprogrammed.
Fiora I remember.
She was more pacifistic
a
than the
lot
rest
like
of the
Fiora.
Mechon, though.
But if it was her, then I can't imagine how Dunban feels.
Where even is he?
What did he mean?
Fiora is Dunban's sister.
I didn't know.
Of course.
Is this Fiora important to Shulk?
Important.
Read the
She's
room,
more than
Melia.
important. She's the reason we're out here.
Oh, way to shake things up. I don't know how far we are into the story. Presumably halfway? Given my current
If
runtime.
that really was Fiora, why didn't she reply to me? Fiora. I better talk to Dunban. He'll know something.
Could she be a cyborg? Could she be an android? A clone, perhaps? Oh god. We're on our own. Okay, Dunban, where the hell are you, buddy? I'm sure we could talk over some drinks. Still, a lot did happen at the end of the last episode. We kind of knew all along the Emperor was going to pass, given that we'd seen beyond his death, actually, where we were trying to avenge both Fiora and the Emperor. Turns out we're only going to be avenging the Emperor, since Fiora's not exactly dead. Our Monado has been upgraded as well, thanks to the giant that was imprisoned there, and we've seen that Alvis does have ulterior motives. For better or for worse, I don't know if he's working with us or against us. Time will tell, I can imagine. As soon as we hear the discussion of strategy and what they want to do with the Mechon. Let me just complete this quest over here before I hang out with Dunban for a second. I have to say, Yeah, things are really ramping up, and I'm quite curious to see where we're going from here. Prison Island was always our goal for the longest time. There's no point in going on. There'll be nobody there at this hour. Okay. Hang in there, buddy. Don't give up. Okay? We're all fighters here. Hi. Ruthann? This is superb armor. Not a scratch, too. It's perfect. It must have been tough to get it. I know I couldn't have. Looks like I was wise to ask you kids to help. Yeah, well, it's just me right now. Thank you. I'm glad everything worked out. Too bad I got no one to banter with at the moment. At last, we can start constructing the deciphering machine. Here, take this. To compensate you for all the trouble you went through. I did go through a lot of trouble, I must say. Okay, slow resist 3. Some coins and XP. Not bad at all. Okay, Dunban. Let's have a midnight snack or something. Oh boy. 2 people he thought was dead. Ghosts of his past.
I've been looking for you. So this is where you were.
Shulk. Apologies. Was everyone worried?
Of
Naturally.
course. Me especially.
Hmm?
It's just-
Why?
I've been thinking about Fiora. And I can't help wondering.
Wondering what?
You saw how Fiora acted. It was like she didn't even recognize us.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's unsettling. But Shulk, don't get me wrong. I'm not sad.
You're allowed to be
Even
sad,
if she doesn't
Dunban.
recognize me, I'm glad to know she's alive.
So I
Dunban-
suppose that's a good point.
You see, Fiora was born many years after me. And
As long as she's not getting tortured
afterwards,
over there, you know?
we lost our father to a Mechon. It was left to me to protect and raise her, almost like a father.
I was always jealous that she had you as her brother.
Ah yes, you and Fiora used to be inseparable.
Oh, Shulk,
Yeah.
you wanted to be her brother, did you? Did you just sibling zoned her?
I need to tell you something. I always thought if Fiora were to be with anyone,
Oh.
it should be you.
Oh no. My cheeks are as red as my Monado.
But Reyn hangs out with her just as much as me.
Yeah, but he's a big oaf.
He does. But Fiora doesn't like him in that way.
He presses all the wrong buttons, literally.
See.
He's a nice guy.
Oh
Reminds me of
no.
myself when I was his age.
Nice
All
guy.
reckless and hot-headed. Probably why he's not right for her.
Ryan finishing
Listen, Shulk.
last.
Yes?
A lost life can never be returned. But she's alive. It doesn't matter that she's lost her memory.
Yeah. I guess you're right.
Fiora and I have spent our entire lives together. The memory of that can't have disappeared completely.
Just a fragment must remain.
It's up to us. We have to help her remember. Help me, Shulk. Help me get her back.
Oh, please tell me we
You
can
know
do
I
it.
will. Okay. Let's go tell the others.
Objectives updated. No longer are we avenging Fiora. We're looking to convert her back. I could really use
Hey,
her
they're
back on the
back.
party.
Have you gathered your thoughts?
Yes. Sorry to be a nuisance.
Shulk, you too?
Yep. All
What?
thanks to Dunban.
You want me to apologize
I'm
for being a
glad.
nuisance as well? Hi. You're not here to assassinate us, are you?
His Highness Callian summons you.
You think something's happened?
We won't know until we get there.
Okay. We're coming along. Everyone's here. Let's do this. Summoning us at this hour, though. What's Callian thinking? Well, so long as Reyn continues to alley-oop, he'll continue to be the nice guy that doesn't get a date. Though, Charla exists, so let's pray for those two to get a happy ending, so long as she stops yapping on about Gettle. Thankfully, there haven't been any comparisons lately, though that may change the moment we start exploring the heart-to-hearts available to us. Speaking of, we do have one between Shulk and Dunban over at Satol Marsh. We'll head over
I
there
apologize for
soon.
calling you at short notice.
It's fine. Is anything wrong?
I must apologize to you all. Forgive our hubris.
Forgiven. Don't apologize for me.
We were arrogant enough to idly sit behind our defenses, safe in the knowledge that Mechonis lies a great distance from our land, and we were wrong. Our decision to ignore the Mechon assault on your homeland was wrong.
Your Highness, does this mean...
We're in an alliance?
Yes, Shulk. We will face the dangers ahead together.
All right.
Father.
Which leads me to my request.
What?
After setting eyes on a group consisting of Homs, Nopon, and High Entia alike, I realized an allied army must be formed. I ask that you act as ambassadors for the assembly of this force.
Okay. Diversity champions. Shulk?
Tell me your thoughts, Shulk.
You don't look so pleased. You're
I
saying we have to
need
have
time
more
before
Rickies?
I make a decision.
You want more Rickies on this team? Shulk, wait up.
Does Shulk not wish to aid us in our mission?
I do not believe that to be true.
Then why?
He's got a lot on his mind.
Other people to consider.
You know? We just got hit with a bombshell, and we're already making important decisions about alliances and the attack on Mechonis. I think he just needs a good night's sleep to process everything, you know?
That wasn't like you, Shulk.
No.
I'm sorry.
You know you can talk to me.
Oh,
It's Fiora. That's why you're hesitating.
yeah.
Knew it. You wouldn't think twice otherwise.
I just don't know.
It's throwing us all for a loop.
Find her, Shulk.
Melia,
I used to believe my father did not love me. Until the day he died.
Wow. Okay. It's a bit late, but...
If you do not grasp the importance of loved ones until after they are gone, that is simply too late.
yeah.
You're right, Melia.
Come on, Shulk.
I've made up my mind.
Let's go
I'm
get
going to
your
get Fiora
ship back.
You don't have to do this. I'll go and look for her myself.
No.
The burden should be mine.
No. I want her back as much as you.
Leave
Please.
the ambassador stuff to me, Shulk. I'll probably make a mess
God.
of it. But we're a team. You can count on me.
You know what,
I'm
Reyn?
afraid
I
that
respect
is my
that.
duty, Reyn.
Oh.
I
Never
am
mind.
of both High Entia and Hom's blood. I am the Crown Princess, and of mixed heritage. Thus, I am best suited to carry out this task.
Reyn, you just
That
be our
means we
bodyguard,
won't-
okay?
Yes, I will remain here. We must say goodbye.
God.
Is that what you really want?
She's such a tease.
Yes. But promise me, when you find her, you'll come back. I'll be here waiting for you.
Okay.
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Melia the Yo-Yo. In our party, out our party. In, out, in, out. Okay, well, I guess we won't be taking you for a spin
Probably
for a
good
while.
idea if I go and tell Callion myself.
I am sure he already understands. Besides, it's likely that the ministers are harassing him at this present moment. We should spare him any further inconvenience.
Then... this is goodbye.
It's
Yes.
not goodbye, it's see you
Come
later.
back as soon as you can. We are in great need of your help.
Got it.
Alright. Charlotte? What's she giving us the evils for? Thank you for giving me a chance to be back on the main party.
Why are you still here?
Listen, I'll keep an eye on Shulk for you.
Oh my.
Whatever can you mean?
Well, it's a risky strategy, letting Shulk go off and just hoping he'll come back to you.
Shulk and I are merely...
On a mission to save his
Yeah. But
potential
remember,
love interest.
the longer he's away, the more chance his feelings for you will fade. But once we find this Fiora, I will personally whisk him back here in a heartbeat.
Jeez.
Don't give up.
Oh my god, Charlotte.
I appreciate it.
Great. Don't worry, Melia. I'm on your side.
As soon as he rescues the old girl that he had feelings for, I'm gonna whisk him right back here just in case.
Brother?
So he has one last chance with you. Galleon, you're not here to arrest
Just on
us.
your way out, I see.
It's not what...
I'm sorry, Your Highness. About your offer, we must humbly decline.
I see. Very well. Let us hope my sister does not shed too many tears.
I stay because I must, brother.
Yeah. Oh.
There's 2 Melias.
Oh my god, she's gonna stand in.
I'm wrong.
A
This
decoy.
may smell different.
A body double.
Yes. We need Melia to learn more of the lands of Bionis. But she is still bound to handle public matters. Hence, another Melia.
Callian.
The Phantom Melia.
Your Highness, Crown Princess. As your humble subject, I formally request the following.
Don't
Speak.
die out there, so
I
there is
request
a
that you
successor.
accompany Shulk in his quest to find the Mechon that attacked Alcamoth.
Are you sure?
Shulk, I am aware of everything. Go forth and follow your heart. There will come a day when we need you, but it is not today.
Your Highness,
Cool, thanks.
that means a lot to me.
You don't
That is
need me.
one cool prince.
If only someone had his sensitivity.
Sensitivity.
Hey,
I'm sensitive.
you talking about Gado?
The jury's out on that one.
Oh my gosh.
That's a
Charlotte's such a troublemaker. Not a matchmaker, a
We have
troublemaker.
recently received a report that the silver-faced Mechon fled to Galahad Fortress, the Mechon stronghold at Sword Valley.
Well, that's our
It will
first
be
destination.
a treacherous path. My sister is in your hands.
Thank you, Callian. I will keep her safe.
Regent, I accept your request. I will return victorious with Shulk.
I am most
Cool.
pleased.
What about everybody
Leaving
else?
without me?
Yes.
Do you want to come?
You shady bitch.
To reach Galahad Fortress, you will need to travel through Valak Mountain on the right arm of the Bionis. The snow-covered mountains are fraught with danger. Those unfamiliar to them risk never coming back.
Of course, you would be familiar with that region.
Then there's no point in wasting time.
Leave the Allied force to me. I am not known for my diplomacy, but call it pride. I shall succeed.
All right,
We'll
go
join
for
you
it.
as soon as we can.
I look forward to the day. Heroes of Bionis, make us proud.
Oh, I'm so pumped. Come on,
You see? Now we're getting some respect.
let's uncover
We're
the
back to this
Fiora
again, are we?
mystery.
See you soon, Callian.
Okay. Oh, Elvis, you're tagging along too, are you? Interesting. As a guest, of course. I have wondered whether he's going to permanently join our party or not, because I believe when we were fighting the Telethia, he didn't have any arts, right? He only had like 2, if I remember correctly. Alright, nevertheless, let's descend while we take a look at what's going on. So we're going down the arm of the Bionis. Wonderful. How come he gets to come out
We will
first?
need to traverse Sword Valley if we wish to reach Galahad Fortress.
If Colony 6 were in better shape, we could have taken a pod from there.
oh,
how are we getting
my bad.
We will take the path down from the Bionis right arm.
Something
Sword
tells me that
Valley
wouldn't work anyway.
is where the arm meets the Mechonis sword.
Aha. So that's our route.
As I said earlier,
Good old flashbacks for
it is a
Dunban.
snow-covered mountain range, and you should expect a tough climb.
Pretty difficult
we
for
all
those
ready?
with only one arm, but
Ready as
nevertheless,
we'll ever be.
we'll give it our best shot.
Quite.
First, we will head through Machna Forest. This short-range pod will be our transport.
Cool.
All aboard, people.
Suppose so. We do have fast travel, though. But this'll do nicely. It is raining. Could use some shelter. Okay. One last look before we leave. There may be a couple of quests we can do on the way out. And I kind of want to go to Satol Marsh before we commit to embarking on this pod here. So let's maybe do that. Spend some time leveling up a little bit. Okay, and given that we're going after these quests, now's a good time to take Melia for another spin. So, been informed that Bolt is something we're going to rely on quite a bit. Flare is relatively weak at the beginning. We will summon our buffs first. I believe when we dispel our elementals, it goes by the order. Okay, well, no time to explain. Let's just make it happen. Wind. Unleash. Unleash. Okay, well, that happened. Okay, just seeing that actually dispels the last elemental I summoned. So I kind of want to activate my buffs first and then my higher damage elementals afterward. Gotcha. Okay, I think we annihilated them, though I'm wondering if it's because we're a higher level. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay, well, fucked up from the beginning. Let's do wind, we'll do flare, electric bolt, discharge, let's copy, discharge. I think I'm doing it right. That was Blaze. I mean, I see a lot of his health bar getting obliterated, so that's good, right? I might be doing something okay. Alright, well, I'm sure you guys will give me more feedback as we go forward. Let me know. I did take into account, moving all the elementals closer to the middle, so I can switch between them faster, at the very least. Oh, there's one more quest monster around. Might as well take care of it. Giant fish in the sky. Okay, not quite the heart-to-heart I had in mind, but we do need to improve Sharla and Ricky's affinity there all the way up. That's going to take some doing. I guess we can gather some specimens to pass back and forth between the two. Sorry, Dunban, to get up there we're going to need to do some climbing. I know you've only got one good arm. It's time to invest in a prosthetic. You can ask Dixon when we get back to commission a cybernetic hand. Or Shulk could make it too. He owes you for saving his life at the end of the Colony 6 arc. Given that we're trying to get as many of these heart-to-hearts as I can to fully flesh out these characters, I'm going to need to collect a few more things as we travel. I mean, most of the time they're quest items are for my Collectopedia, but I've learned that there are good gifts to be made to our fellow party members to raise their affinity. And, well, I don't know if there's a faster way to do it. There probably is, but given that this is a blind playthrough, this is the best I can come up with. Collecting stuff. And slowly but surely passing them off as gifts, hoping that one day they'll like me. Oh boy. There's a heart-to-heart here. It may be the one I'm looking for. We might be entering the Grove Quadwing's den. Hopefully they don't attack us. I couldn't change the time of day, actually, but we're already deep in. So far, so good. Yes, it's the one I've been looking for. The Shimmering Marsh between Shulk and Dunban. These two have been getting close together this episode. Let's let them have their moment. This place is beautiful. Some call it the Shimmering Marsh. I can see why. Had you ever been here before? No, and I'm suitably amazed. How could a place light up so much at night? I've never seen anything like it. I have. Once, when I was very young. Could it be, when you were found with the Monado, Shulk? Mind you, it's probably the only scene I know about you when you were young. Maybe it was a dream. Yeah, let's just discount his experience, Dunban. Very good. No, let's go with, really? Interesting. Show some interest. It was at the ruins where me and the Monado were found. The same thing happens there. At night, glowing ether fills the air. Alright, well, our suspicions were correct. So that's where you saw it. I don't remember much about the ruins. I found my way in, and then I lost consciousness. That's about all I can remember from back then. Except the light. If it was as beautiful as this, no wonder you remember it. Ether is an incredible thing. really is. Will it ever run out? Can't be good for us. I mean, it's possible, right? Can't be good for us. Oh, probably shouldn't have. I mean, now that I think about it, if I'd spent a second longer pondering the answers, I should have known this was probably not the right thing to say to Shulk. Why do you think that? There's no evidence to support it. It's just a feeling, nothing more. Actually, we haven't made any big leaps in researching this field. So it's still possible. Yeah, see? As a scientist, you should be skeptical, Shulk. It was just a passing thought. Don't take it so seriously, Shulk. But you're right, Dunban. It has to be worth spending more resources to study this. Hey, where are you going? I'm gonna fetch my notes. Oh, okay. But we were enjoying this strange phenomenon. You can take the boy out of the lab, but not the lab out of the boy. Gosh. Alright. Melia was just standing there awkwardly through all this, staring through her glasses. Okay, come on. Let's make a move before we get attacked. I see absolutely zero progress has been made here at Colony 6, even though I've been completing some of the quests around. Atharon, explain yourself. Makes me happy to see everyone back from the camp again. The young and old are here, but we'll still be needing your help. I can imagine, although I don't know what else I can do to help out. Nothing's been done. Man, Alvis must be miffed. We're going in the completely opposite direction, all the way back to Colony 9, at the shins of the Bionis. To complete some quests, I figure we might as well get some of these cleared out while we can. Did you get them all? Good work, man. Random princess that has arrived in Colony 9. I don't know who you are, and I can't even remember what I asked you to gather, but thank you all the same. You're learning the ropes fast. Now you need to take these to the residential district and see Betty. Betty's normally around during the day. Go and have a chat with her. Don't let me down. Sounded like it was some kind of tutorial quest. Jeez, what the hell was I gathering? I can't remember. In any case, there's still a couple of quests around that we can accept. One from the gem man over here, and there's one over in the fort. Hey you, listen here a bit. Hello there, youngin. I got something that might interest you. You ever heard of a mobile furnace? Oh, mind you, I should probably use this machine, although I haven't really gotten to know the nuances of gem crafting and slotting them into the relative slots that come with armor. Well, after years of research, it's now possible to shrink furnaces. I reckon I could make you one if I had all the right parts. It's a shame, because there's just one part I ain't got. Wait a minute. You can get me it. It's called an ultra-small reactor. They developed it in Colony 6 to use in ether mining. Finding one could be tough after what happened there, though. I did hear there's some people looking to fix up Colony 6. If that colony can get back on its feet, you might get one there. How about it? Think you can get me an ultra-small reactor? Possibly. We'll get a mobile furnace out of it, which will be good. I don't have to travel all the way back here every time. Okay, let's go to the military district. Of course, there may be a couple more quests that appear in less than an hour's time. It'll be daytime. Although some NPCs, of course, only arrive much later, about 9 a.m., so we can stick around until then. For now, though... No! Let me in! Give me the quest! It's 4:30, what a random time to go to bed. Not really. It's actually... Yeah, you know what? Good on you. Fix that circadian rhythm of yours. All I had to do was reverse time an hour. And you're all the way over here, huh? Okay. I'll catch you on your walk home. Let's go, let's go. There you are. You're being escorted around, Monica.
Hi there.
Why, thank you for gracing me with your presence, my matchmaker. Thank you so much for reversing time. Confused? Oh, but why? I don't know who you are, but I was merely thanking you for the agreement we're about to make. Tell me in greater detail. Yes, please do. I would like some more details about this, too. You really can't guess? We are slow now, aren't we? Aren't I talking to the person who can get anything for anyone? Which leads me to my request. I want a Tephra drop. If you give it to another along with words of love, they fall for you. And you will be together forever. Okay. Alright. How interesting. Are you referring to a sort of local superstition? It's not a superstition. What's your angle, girl? You want it for yourself. Oh no, Shulk, careful. Well, too bad, I heard of it first. Oh, is there not more than one? But I have no need to rely on such things, I'll have you know. I'm going to be an empress, okay? Men will be swooning over me, if they aren't already. Really? Because your eyes are telling me quite the opposite. You do have someone you wish to use it on, don't you? Enough. First come, first served. So, do I have your aid? You have to give it to me, even though I'm going to ask you to find it. And you better not use it, or I'll know. Click the Tifra drop from near the Spring of Grief in Tifra Cave, only at night. You will? You'll find it for me? Just for me, and you're not going to use it at all? Yes, it's all coming together. Not long now until my dreams become reality. Uh-oh. That Monica, eh? She scrubs up well, but I'm not looking for anything serious. Just, you know, friends with benefits, perhaps. If she gets all soppy on me, I'll just dump her and move on. Oh. Monica married him? But why? How could she pick Eric? She doesn't know what he's really like. He's just using her. Oh no, and he's on a cliff's edge. Just a little longer, Eric. Soon we will be together. Huh? Is there something you'd like to tell me? If not, I suggest you be on your way. Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste. Well, Melia, I think you're gonna have to keep it. I like your style. Cut me in. Dunban to the rescue. Oh, wow, Dunban. You are most kind. I shall be relying on you, Dunban. Okay, so now that we've been presented with a choice here, it's important to actually pay attention to what's going on, because we can clear it multiple ways, and once we do pick one, we won't be able to revert to a previous answer of sorts unless I reload a save. Andreas! Oh no, I'm running out of time. Why won't she listen to me? Tell me in greater detail. Yes, please do. I would like some more details about this too. Thanks. I'm really in a bind here. There's nothing else I can do. That Eric's a piece of shit. Please hear me out. I'm in love with this girl, Monica. But she's obsessed with Eric. If only I had a Tifra drop, I could force Monica to fall for me. There we are. Okay. We need to get him the Tifra drop. You're really gonna help me? I mean, you're doing the right thing. Okay. Says you. But yeah, you are right. Oh gosh. Why on Bionis did I ever marry that Andreas? It felt right at the time, so why not now? It's too late to question it. Just wish I felt happier than this. Oh my god, there's no easy solution. I should just keep out of this. No Tifra drops for anyone. Just for Melia. Whew. Not long now, Monica. What's wrong? You look worried for some reason. Don't forget that Tifra drop. Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste, just like hers. Yeah, let's get this sorted. Oh dear, a love triangle, and no one's happy at the end of it all? Great. Where's Eric? I need to talk to him. What does he want in all this? Pretty much listed here, he's a two-faced scientist. He's active from 6 till 6, so he should be around somewhere. Perhaps he's at the lab if he's a two-faced scientist. There he is. No quest for us, though. I'm so tired. I should get some sleep. This is the only time I could get to rest. Really? In the lab, huh? Okay, so who gets the Tifra drop? We know Eric's probably not the best match for Monica, and even though she may be happier with him, it's a ticking time bomb if he's going to just leave her the moment she gets soppy. The thing is, Andreas is just like a nice boy, you know? Could he make anything happen without relying on the Tifra drop? I feel like the Tifra drop should be more of an enhancement, not as the key to unlock a romantic relationship, you know? You should be able to at least initiate one and use the Tifra drop to maybe give it a bit of a boost. Betty, I got your collectibles, whatever they were. Oh, you need to see me? I see. You're one of his gang. Forgive me, it's just that you don't look the type. Here's what I promised him. Whatever you do, don't look at what's inside. Sealed package. Okay. And another quest from Dean. Oh, it's you again. You remember how I did you a favor by fixing that pendant? Well, I need to call in that favor. I'm sure you know what this is about. Tell me in greater detail. Well, how should I put this? Basically, I want to have a date. I mean, dinner with Sonia. My god. I guess everyone had a existential crisis when Colony 9 was getting blown up, and now everyone wants to find their romantic interests and make sure they lock in a commitment. I'm too embarrassed to ask her myself after all these years. Surely you can help me out after I fix that pendant for you. Sure, we'll talk to Sonia. Great. I don't mind how you do it. Just ask her out to dinner for me. That's not how it works, but sure, I'll tend to your issue with haste. Genuinely concerned how many people, like, have crushes on one another, and yet we have to be the middlemen.
Oh, Dean wants to go out for dinner. How cute of him to say that. To be honest, I'd love to say yes, but the problem is the kids. I can barely find time for myself because they squabble constantly. It's such a silly argument as well. It's all because of a shin gecko. Shin geckos are rare, you see. And then before I knew it, they started arguing over who spotted it first. And while the argument raged on, the shin gecko ran off scared. Maybe if they could each have one as a pet, they'd calm down a bit. Then I'd feel happy inviting Dean over for dinner.
Okay, well, luckily I've got 2 in my pocket. I guess they're not that rare after all.
Did you manage to find them? Oh, you already had them in your pocket. No wonder it got away. They ended up with you guys instead. Those are perfect. My kids are going to love these. Now they should stop fighting. Thank you so much for your help. I hope I was of some help. I just thanked you for it, didn't I?
Don't fret, you're doing a great job. You have my word.
This pleasant feeling rising within me. Could it be friendship?
I think so.
Could this be what having friends is like? Now about this date of mine. Could you go and tell Dean that any time is fine for me? Ooh, I'm getting all excited.
I guess that's the trouble with these fantasy worlds. They don't have mobile phones. Suppose the developers of Diablo Immortal would be very disappointed. Yes, alright, Dean. She said she'll talk with you. You did it. Now I can finally have a lovely evening with Sonia. I'll have to hurry if I want to get ready and not be late. I'll give you your reward when I get back. Just wait here. On second thought, don't wait up for me. Wink. A date with Sonia at last. Oh my god. Don't hype it up too much. Nervous. I guess we waited here the entire time. Well, that was the quickest dinner I've ever had. I hope you didn't have an even quicker coffee. Wink. It went, sort of well, but I can't say it was a major success. Still, she invited me round to her house next time. Then it's a major success, dude. Even if it's only as a babysitter. Okay, never mind, scratch that. But I'm not going to give up. I'll take every chance I can get. Make sure you do well with the kids, you know. They're very good cheerleaders, influencers. If they can convince her that you'd be a great, you know, new daddy, I'm sure she might change her mind. That's right, you had this little shady gang hideout back here, Sesame. Right. So you spoke to her, then handed over. Come on, I know she gave you something. Yep, no doubt about it, this is the real thing. Good work. I hope I was of some help. Handing you contraband and all. This pleasant feeling, could it be friendship? Again? Did she say something? Actually, no, forget I asked. That's all for now. I should have another job for you later. And no complaints, even if it's just another courier job. Sure. I won't complain. Well, he's already ready to give it. Voting for Giorgio, huh? Oh, there you are, just in the nick of time. Got any idea what my plan is about yet? No?
Tell me in greater detail.
Indeed. Give us more details and we'll help if we can. Sorry. I'm getting confused half the time. Dunban's concurring with us, but this time it was Shulk. You still haven't cottoned on? Come on, it's so obvious. Anyway, you're one of us. No backing out now. Right then, here's your next job. It's sort of like your last job. No, it's exactly like it. Too bad I can't remember what my last job was. Okay, 2 iron crabble shells. Probably already got them. No, it says 0 out of 2. Never mind. If you go to Cliff Lake, you'll find tons of colony crabbles there. Gather up some iron crabble shells from them. Oh yeah, now that I think of it, they only come out at night. But remember, you're one of us. We know you can get this done.
Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste, even if I feel kind of guilty doing it.
Man, it's crazy how many quests I missed out the first time around. If they were just regular, monster killing quests or gathering quests, I've got them out, but these are from named NPCs, and they seem to have an effect on our affinity chart. I'm quite curious how all those connections play out. Zukazu.
You heard? Zukazu and Little Brotherpon been fighting for over 10 years.
Why would I have heard about this?
Zukasu want to go out and see Big Wide World, but Little Brotherpon always trying to hold Zukasu back. We've been fighting about this for past 10 years.
Wow, and all that time you haven't been able to travel.
But Zukasu nor Little Brotherpon still no change mind. Zukasu want to end it now. Zukasu gotta win.
that why Zugasu want you to bring red pollen orb? I'm gonna poison my little brother Pon so I can go out at long last while he's in a coma. If Zugasu eat one, his power will increase 100 times. Oh, it's a buff, huh? Oh no. Zugasu serious! And what Zugasu want to do? It's just that the outside world is dangerous. You can't go out there. Zugasu never abandoned the dream. Let me go! Oh dear, what happened to Jiroke there? You think Zugasu lose even if he eat red pollen orb? Zugasu know that. Zugasu not think he can win too. But Zugasu have to try. Maybe Zugasu can win. Okay, stop bouncing around. I'll figure something out. Thank you. Don't tell my little brother Bon. He might get suspicious. Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste. Right. Shells gathered, no problem. You got him? Like clockwork as usual. You're an asset to my team. According to the list, the next job is going and having a chat with our artist friend Kenny Rohan. He should have something to give you. The only thing is, he has this tendency to move around a lot. You might need to hunt him down. Kenny Rohan? Well, it looks like he's just around the corner here somewhere. There.
What is it?
Moving around a lot, he's just parked under this tree. Your Sesame's go-between. Make sure you get this to him. Don't go looking inside. That man does irritate me a little, foisting this difficult task on me. Just tell him not to mess up, and don't mention my name. Oh, well, he already knows of you. Fragile package, thankfully.
Right.
You can just transfer it here. We literally are the middlemen at this point. You got the package off him? Excellent. I owe you one. I hope I was of some help. Actually, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about him. Your last job is coming up. I'm sure you can pull it off. Okay, one more job to go. Might as well clear it before moving on. Alvis must be very fed up right now. He's like, can't we move on? This must be the Tifra drop. Done. Who to give it to? Actually, now I think about it, this is a bit of a moral quandary, isn't it? Like, do we give the Tifra drop to Andreas, who we know will look after Monica? He's a nice guy. He'll take care of her. He won't break her heart, but Monica will always have this nagging feeling in the back of her mind, you know, like, is there someone better for me out there? I'm not quite satisfied in this relationship. Whereas if we give the Tifra drop to Monica, she'll go to Eric, but we know that Eric's not good for her. And the moment she starts getting soppy, to quote him, he will dump her. But, I mean, at least she'll have been with him. It's just that she's going to suffer heartbreak at the end of it all. This whole Tifra drop business is quite troublesome. I mean, it's supposed to compel someone to like you, right? So that's already, like, a bit iffy. Do we give it to Andreas, or do we give it to Monica? Neither of them are around, so we do have time to think before we switch time of day. Let's think on this for a second. It's funny, Monica did say first come, first served, and she is the first person who gave us this quest, so by all means we should probably give the Tifra drop to her. I think, let's give it to Monica. She's made her own bed here, and so long as Eric doesn't abuse her, then, you know, I don't see why we shouldn't give it to her. Yeah, she'll have her heart broken at the end of it all, but this will be a valuable lesson to her, right? Like, just because you've compelled someone to like you doesn't mean that they're going to, and that guarantees a good relationship, right? And then after they break up, perhaps she can go with Andreas afterwards. Maybe that'll change her perspective on what kind of guy she wants to get together with, right?
Hi there.
That's my understanding of it all. Feel free to disagree. Have you got it? Oh, the wait was worth it. I mean, it's easy to just say, oh, give it to Andreas because he's going to look after her. But you also have to consider she's not going to be happy in that relationship. And she'll kind of just float about while Andreas will be happy, of course. Oh, Bionis, I take it as a sign that Eric is truly to be mine. I'll try it out. Wait here. I'll reward you if it works. Oh, it'll work. For a time. Well. It worked. We're going to be together. He said yes. He's all mine at last. Well, it's funny as well because, well, even under the influence of this Tifra drop, he still has the state of mind to go, well, you know, if she starts getting soppy, I'll dump her. I hope I was of some help. Just don't get soppy with him, and you'll have a long-lasting relationship. Of course you were. Thank you. I'm just so happy. Here's the reward I promised. You'll always be close to my heart. Just not as close as dear Eric. Of course. Sorry, Andreas. If only you were a more interesting man. Obviously, I think the optimal solution in that quest is to just not hand out the Tefra drop at all. But I could use a reward, right? I gotta move on with my life. I need to be compensated for my efforts. Oh my god, why are you hiding back here? Paula?
You got them. That's really cool, you guys.
The insanity mints. For your dad. You're going to use them to influence your dad to stop working so hard.
Wow, they stink. I almost feel like I might actually pass out. Anyway, these should do nicely. Go and tell Daddy I've fainted. Leave the rest to me.
Okay, let's see how well this goes. It'll pull him out, long lost. Thankfully, he hasn't overworked himself to death since then. Oh, it's on the other side. Just before lunch, too. Sorry, the store's gonna be closed. What? Paula fainted! Oh no, my poor little girl! I'll be back later. Thanks for letting me know what happened. Okay. Go. Save your daughter. She was just fucking with me. She just had some insanity mints. Yeah. Turns out she was just pretending. I gave her a right old telling off. But I know why she did it. And it's all my fault. I haven't been spending enough time with her. I'm a bad daddy. Bad daddy. But I'm gonna fix it. Even though it means making less curry. Of course. Time with your daughter you're never gonna get back. You'll always earn more money later on. Right? No one else is gonna open a competitor curry shop around here, right? Oh, you got a quest for me now? What's up? Hey. I hate having to say this, but since I started spending more time with Paula, my curry's got worse. People keep saying it's not how it used to be. They can't finish it. Okay. My home life is more fulfilled, but work's gone to the dogs. It's safe to say I've hit a slump.
A problem.
Melia, you normally have good ideas. Any thoughts?
I'm flattered that you think so, but this is no ordinary problem. I don't know how to make curry. Normally curry gets served to me.
It's seriously life or death, mate. You know my daughter's the most important thing in the world to me. But I can't give her nice things if I'm not making any money. I'll be honest, I have another favor to ask you. Would you go and find me 5 lots of piranha roe? It'll go great in the curry. It's only a stopgap, but it'll do until I'm back in the curry mood. I must admit I have some doubts about this plan. I don't know, it's an idea. I think it'll stop my customers losing all their faith in me. I've got to keep up appearances. For the sake of your family. Well, for the sake of your family, as Dunban says. Please, I need that piranha roe. Do it for Paula, not for me. Wait, did I say that once already?
Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste.
More quests, they never end. Oh my god. At some point, I'm going to need to carry on with the story, damn it. But they're character quests. Katie Rohan, you're back.
The crowd by the residential district bridge has thinned lately, probably because everyone's fucking dead. The mysterious light at which they used to gaze has vanished. But the question is, do you know why? Tell me in greater detail. Give us more details, and we'll help if we can.
I can see you know little, but I won't reveal why. You should investigate it yourself. It does sound like a really interesting mystery. Well said, boy. You have great potential. Collect information from colony residents. A mysterious light that appeared in the lake after the attack has disappeared and the residents missing. Huh. You have an ambitious spirit. It will serve you well. Report to me once you discover the truth of this little mystery. Okay. Any clues, Susanna?
You want to solve the mystery behind the mysterious light? Then it won't be a mysterious light anymore. Tongues haven't stopped wagging since it appeared, you know. But I haven't seen it yet. They say it's a fish or maybe a ghost, but I don't believe them. Francois's the one who actually seen it, so you should ask her.
Okay, over to Francois. Oh, there's a couple people here, actually. Hang on, wait for me! Damn kids, in their abundance of energy. Ugh. Gotcha.
Wow, you and Reyn are the best of friends. I've changed my mind about Reyn. I can see he's a nice boy too. But now you've got to prove to Paula about your friendship. And she won't believe you unless you really are the best friends.
Okay, well, at least we got that affinity built up enough so that we could progress that. Okay, Francois! Francois! There you are.
You want to know about the mysterious light, you say? Yes, I went to go take a look at it the other night. I'm certain it was a fish that glowed like a firefly. It kept on spinning around in the same place. I'm sure its glow was the fish's way of calling its mate. It was very moving, you know. I just remembered Dionysus saw it too. Why not talk to him?
God, everyone's remembering that other people remember it. Pal, are you still hanging around? Stop pretending that you fainted and talk to me. Reyn and I are the bestest of friends. We have got a secret handshake and everything.
Reyn wants me to do what? Take a look at the two boys? Why would she ask that? Oh, I get it. Check to see how good their friendship is. Hey, it's totally improved. Shulk and Reyn are looking much more like real best friends now. I'm so jealous. I wish me and Reyn were like that. But I guess boys are different. Can girls be best friends like that?
Yeah, of course they can. Why not? Just gift each other a bunch of flowers and bugs until your affinity goes up.
I bet they can't, you know. If you think otherwise, prove it.
Oh, okay. Who? Melia and Charlotte now?
If you think girls can be just as good friends as boys, prove it. I won't believe it unless you can prove it to me.
Oh, okay, so the quest is going to be permanently there. Oh boy. That's going to take some time, although Charlotte's already made a kickstart to their friendship, given that she's ready to ship her and Shulk together. I think after all these quests, I'm never returning to Colony 9 again. God, it's easy to get trapped here.
It was you who went and helped out that man for Rocco, wasn't it? Well, now I need a favor. It's for my mum. Now that she's dating that geeky man, I'm worried about her. I think she's forgetting Dad.
I see from that expression that this matter bothers them. There's something the matter. We can help you.
Before Dad died, he told me this. If Mum is ever in trouble, look in the little cave on Agora Shore. Dad must have left something important in that cave, I know it. You have to find it or else Mum will forget all about Dad. So please, could you search for whatever my dad left in that cave?
Okay. Collect something precious from the back of the cave at Agora Shore.
Please, find whatever's in that cave and show it to my mum. And, don't come back until you found it, okay? Please, don't show your fucking face until you get that damn thing that my dad delivered for my mum. I want her to keep remembering my dad, damn it.
Rest assured, the bloody audacity. Don't show your face until you save my dad's memory. Okay, I'll go to Agora Shore. Jeez, take it easy. Oh god, I think we can't show our faces back at Colony 6 unless we defeat Gentle Rodriguez over here. Okay, sheesh. Those kids really are demanding. Let's see if we can make it happen. Ah! Bind it so it doesn't start hopping again. Done, man, cheer up. Come on, man, we're almost done. This is no time to get upset. We're about to show our faces back in Colony 9 after all.
But we mustn't be careless.
No, let's grab this thing. Message in a bottle. Why the hell did he put it all the way out here? God, such a precarious spot. Now we gotta make our way back. Thankfully you can fast travel. The swim was already terrible enough. Oh, sorry, we're not delivering the message to the kids, it's to their mum, Sonia. Here you go.
Can I help you with something? Hold on. This is the recipe I gave my husband before we married. This takes me back. I remember the very day I gave it to him, and I told him to put it by a cave with this giant frog monster called Rodriguez. He said he wanted to eat my cabbage parcels every day. So I went ahead and wrote down the recipe and gave it to him. That way he could make it himself anytime he liked, I said. He looked at me, dropped on one knee, took on my hand, and said, "I'm proposing to you, you silly nincompoop." Better than saying, "You silly bitch." The cabbage parcels were his way of saying he wanted to marry me. When he finished talking, I just burst out laughing. I see why Liliana's been worried about recently, but I'll never forget him. But for my own child to do this makes me feel like a bad parent. Thank you for telling me about it. I should have realized sooner.
No worries. Okay. Now, where's Liliana at? All I have to do is reverse time even more.
Look at this!
Did it remind her of Dad? Yay, you're the best! I hope I was of some help.
You're more help than you realize. Have some confidence in yourself.
If you say so, Shulk, then I shall endeavor to do so. Thank you very much. Now we can get back to being a family again.
Yay! And we're allowed to come back to Colony 9. Swimming oil. Fantastic. Okay. God, I'm gonna be here forever attending these quests. I need to make a move on. Alright. Let's fulfill them and then carry on our way down the Barnes' arm. Alva's supposed to be like, about bloody time. Stop helping those children of the colonies.
Yes?
I've received orders from Prince Callian. I am to take you to Machna Forest in this vessel. Are you ready to depart? Let's go to Machna Forest.
Here we go. Even though we could have fast traveled there, seeing as we zip past it to get back to Colony 9 and 6 and the Tefra Cave and Satol Marsh. Or wait, no, that comes after the forest.
I need to be even stronger.
We're back, and we even leveled up. Pod landing site. Oh my god. More quests!